Hi, I'm Timmy from Mini Bowl Design. Today I'm out in the factory and I just read an email from a lady that was asking me about stoves, and in the process of emailing back and forth, she mentioned she had BIOS 5, this is an old one, that she used on a canoe trip, a kayak trip, and she got it really wet, didn't keep it in a dry bag, and she said she couldn't use it that night because this wick was all soaked up with water. She had to wait for it to dry out before she could use it. So my theory is that I can overcome this problem with a little alcohol. So let's move the camera down here and see what we can do. Okay, here's a BIOS 5, used BIOS 5, made out of a Christmas Bud Light bottle. Now, here's a 10 centimeter pot full of cold water. So I'm going to submerge it in the cold water. And I'm going to let it set in there for, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'll turn the camera back on after 10 minutes. Okay, I didn't time it, but it's been in there a good long time. So we'll take it out. First thing I'm going to do is try to just shake it and get all the water out of it that I possibly can. And it is full of water. Okay. The second thing I'm going to try is I'm just going to put some I'm just going to put some alcohol on the wick and just see what it does. I don't know what's going to happen, but let me wipe the water up here because this is a mess. I'm just going to try putting some alcohol on the wick and see what happens. Good dose of alcohol right on the wick, and see if that'll light. Okay, I'm going to turn the lights down low here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's a first try. I'm going to put some more alcohol on it. Try it again. And just for good measure, I'm going to put some alcohol on it one more time. And I think she'll be ready to go. Okay, let's primer again and put some alcohol in the stove and see what we end up with. Should be interesting because I'm sure there's a lot of water inside of that stove. Now, this isn't performing right up to snuff, but I'm pretty sure that there's a fair amount of alcohol inside of that stove. And so I think what I'm burning right here now is like probably 80% alcohol and 20% water. But as it burns and warms up, it seems to be getting a little bit better. So I'm going to let this burn off and give it another try. Although that's coming around pretty good right there. But I'm pretty sure on the next burn it'll be fine. So I'm going to let this burn off. I'll turn the camera back on the next burn. Okay, this has been burning about 2 minutes, and it seems to have dried itself out, and it's coming around. Seems to be burning pretty good. I'm sure on the next burn it'll be perfect. But it took about 2 minutes to dry it out, get the water out of it, and get it going correctly. When I'm all done here, I'll dump out any juice that's left in the bottom, because the alcohol will burn off and leave the water behind if it doesn't mix with it. So there you go. It is redeemable after being underwater on a kayak trip. You just got to be a little diligent. I'm surprised how many times it took to prime the wick to get it dried out. I think 3 times to get the wick back to where it should have been. Although you could have squirted some right on the base underneath the stove and probably dried it out even quicker. But it's doable. I'm Tinny from Mini Bowl Design. Try to have a really great day and try to have some fun today. You deserve it. And keep your stove dry. Bye-bye.